You're watching the sports political channel of LB. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. All right, Philadelphia was able to come away with a 116-115 win over the Boston Celtics. The series is knotted at 2 games apiece. Game 5 will be in Boston either Tuesday and Wednesday. But the story of this game has been James Harden. 42 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Now, if you follow my channel for any length of time, y'all know that I'm a staunch critic of James Harden. Now, I'm not going to be going around singing his praises and all that until he closes the deal. He is the key for Boston to get eliminated. He's the key. When Boston pretty much sell their souls to the devil to limit Joel Embiid, this is where James Harden got to go in attack mode. And that's what he did tonight. That's what allowed the game to go the overtime after they blew that large lead. And once again, he was able to deliver in the clutch moments. Now, James Harden is a notorious choke artist in the playoffs. That's a understatement. But you gotta give credit where credit is due. He played like the guy that they signed him to when he first got there. Oh, because they traded for him when he was in Brooklyn. This was the James Harden that needed to be aggressive, that needed to make these guys pay for overcompensating and trying to limit Joel Embiid. He can force the action. He can get to the line and make shots. This is the James Harden that the Philadelphia 76ers were looking for. And for Philadelphia to take Boston, because I think they can take Boston. I think they can take Boston. He has to be the reason why. Especially when Joel Embiid is out here getting fatigued and all that. He still had 34 and 13, if I'm not mistaken. But he has a propensity to getting fatigued. He gets tired. That's why his shot was getting pinned to the backboard and swatted every which way by Al Horford. This is where James Harden got to take over. What's up, 2 Raw? Salute to the man 2 Raw for sports, 2 Raw for TV. Go subscribe to this channel. And congratulations to 2 Raw for sports for crossing over the million view threshold. I'm going to get there one day. But yeah, James Harden saved the 76ers tonight. That clutch 3 in the corner towards the end of the game, magic. That's what we're looking for James Harden. That's the James Harden we're looking for, right? Now, that being said, the referee almost cost the 76ers the game. The refs almost cost the Philadelphia 76ers this game. There's 2 instances to where these refs almost cost Philadelphia the damn game. The first instance is where Joel Embiid was driving, the Sixers were down 2. Joel Embiid was driving. He gets to the cup. He gets the and 1. It should have been a blocking foul on Marcus Smart. Instead, they call an offensive foul on Marcus Smart. That's when Doc Rivers called the timeout to challenge the play, but they uphold the challenge. They uphold the challenge. That should have been an offensive foul on Marcus Smart. I wouldn't be surprised if that thing came out in the last 2-minute report. Then the game's tied. Later on in the fourth quarter, no game on the wood, whatever like that. Tyrese Maxey is D'ing up Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum pushes off with his forearm to create space the way he hit that step back 3. That should have been an offensive foul on Jason Tatum. But nevertheless, Philadelphia was able to withstand those horrific calls by the refs and was able to come away with that win. But yeah, Marcus Smart with all that goddamn flounder flopping like he a fish out of water, man. That shit pissed me off, man. That's that bullshit. He's the preeminent flop artist in our generation. That motherfucker grabbed his left leg when Joel Embiid sidestepped him But yet that's a charge. Get your ass out of here, refs. But anyway, good win by the 76ers, right? But but they got to do a better job of holding leads. And they can't get stagnated offensively. I know Boston will make that run, right? They'll make that run to get back in the game. Philadelphia cannot get stagnated. They cannot just sit up here and just and take bad shots. And well, Tyrese Maxey, because he took some bad shots, right? And Joel Embiid took bad shots too. So they can't get stagnated offensively because Boston turned up the defensive pressure. They got to stay within themselves in the offensive scheme. And I believe they can do that. If they can run through James Harden, they can run the offense through James Harden, right? And let James Harden initiate stuff instead of Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid can still get his numbers, he can still get his touches. But I believe that they got to run that whole offensive set through James Harden. Because James Harden, he has the ability to get to the rim, he has the ability to finish, he has the ability to draw fouls and all that. That get people like Marcus Smart, who likes to flop like a fish out of water and do jumper jacks like he's a goddamn leader. Get his get his Sonic the Hedgehog looking ass in foul trouble, and then we have a different game. Another thing Philadelphia got to do a better job of is guarding the three. Malcolm Brogdon burned them on several occasions with having clean looks at the three-point line. That man has been the one that's been hurting you from the three. Malcolm Brogdon. You got to do a better job of recognizing where the hell he's at on the court. Because Malcolm Brogdon and the Milwaukee Bucks ought to be kicking themselves in the ass for letting him go, because he has brought the Celtics on many of occasions out of obscurity. When they were, he's been the reason why Boston was able to come back when they were down like 16 and all. So they got to clean that up. Nevertheless, you guys let me know what y'all think in the comments. I don't like Marcus Smart. He is a flop artist and a low budget porn star. Now, if you're not subscribing to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Last but definitely not least, shouts out to the mighty LDBC. Good game for James Harden, but I'm not going to be singing your praises yet. You got to close the deal, my friend. If you close the deal, I'm going to sing your praises. That's fair enough, right? But good game for James Harden. He's the key for them winning the series. This your man. Scream at me. Hey!